Hello YouTube, this is Al once again for Kindred Souls of Brooklyn. I'm over here now, right near the Dog Day Afternoon set, right around the corner. It was a beautiful day, so I figured I'd do another video today. Right behind me is Bishop Ford Central Catholic High School. It's where I went to high school. It was a fantastic school, beautiful school. If you look at the school, it encompasses the whole block of 19th Street, and basically it goes all the way from 9th Avenue to 10th Avenue. Now if you look right over here, that's a control tower, it's a transmission tower, and it's where the Catholic Archdiocese transmits all its TV shows. So the school was always very prominent with communication, and like I said, it was an absolute beautiful school. The school, of course, has a Chinese motif, and the reason for that is Bishop Ford was a martyr for the Catholic Church, and he actually was killed in China. And the reason that they did the Chinese motif was in honor of him, and of course naming the school after him as well. So I'm not going to go into the school right now, of course it's closed, but the public school, I believe it's Public School 280, is basically using some of the classrooms for kind of a new regime. I mean, the school closed, Catholic education has changed for lots of different reasons we don't want to go into over here, but the school is in a little bit of a disrepair right now. But as you can see, a beautiful, beautiful building, and on the inside, marble and Chinese motif, absolutely beautiful. So they also have a huge auditorium, so you might have been here for like an event. A lot of schools don't have an auditorium, so the Catholic Archdiocese will rent that out. So you might have been here for that. Another part of the video that I wanted to include here, which is not often talked about or remembered, if you see there's a roadway right behind me. This is called the Prospect Expressway, and the Prospect Expressway was basically put in the 1950s. And what's so interesting about the Prospect Expressway was that there's a rule and law and society called eminent domain, and it's not often used, you know, say in New York, but maybe we're seeing it done now with the Indian reservation, Native American reservation, excuse me, in Oklahoma. They're claiming some eminent domain situations there. But for those who don't know, what eminent domain basically means is that if property is deemed more important for the public good, the government or the state could come in and basically just give you what they think your property is worth, and you have to move. So this was the case here in the 1950s. Where this highway was all homes, lots of homes. And of course, you know, you're living in Brooklyn, and obviously houses are very close together. I mean, if you're coming from another place and you don't realize, you know, behind me, attached homes is pretty much the norm here in Brooklyn. Some people have detached, but not that many. So essentially, if you look over this 2-mile strip, there were quite a few homes in this strip that had to relocate. And I've met a few people over the course of my life who actually had homes in here, were very unhappy to get what the government thought it was worth, which is usually maybe a fifth of what it really is worth. And it basically uprooted their life. Beyond that, I mean, that part of it is sad, but on a happier note, this Prospect Expressway, it does connect into the Belt Parkway, also into the BQE. Without this, it would be a lot of traffic around here. So essentially, I guess it was for the good. It's a lot more safe, with less traffic on the highway. And again, pretty interesting. So I'm going to give you another view back this way. I'm actually standing right here in this little playground, or little sitting area. And the little sitting area is on 18th Street. You get a little bit of a view of it right here. But that's about it. Like I said, I figured that I was up here on the Dog Day Afternoon set. I figured I'd do maybe a 2-for-1, the Bishop Ford High School and the eminent domain thing in Prospect Expressway. So I hope you enjoyed the videos today. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I really thank you for tuning in and watching these videos. You know, they're a lot of fun, and especially when you're in your hometown and you get to talk about things that you know yourself. And it's always great to research something to make sure it's accurate, but when you've lived someplace and you've spoken to the people who've lived here and lived and loved and spent so much time here, it's kind of nice just to do a video of your hometown place and kind of feel like your information is accurate just by knowing it. So tune in again. This is Al once again for Kindred Souls of Brooklyn. Have a wonderful afternoon. It's a nice, beautiful, sunny day. And see you real soon.